Mario Blanco, the second child of the famous artist Antonio Blanco, was born in Ubud, Bali on the 4th of July 1962. He was surrounded by art from early childhood. Without doubt, his father Antonio Blanco was regarded throughout his life as the most famous artist of the island of Bali.
Actually, at that time, I'm very young, and actually I don't know what I'm doing, what I'm painting, and I call it at that time abstract painting. And because my father was a famous artist, so it's not difficult for me to continue my hobby. I'm a painter, but I call myself painting is my hobby, and it's not difficult for me to continue the traditional that my father and my mother was an artist, so it's an artist family. And then when I grown up, I studied art in university in Udayana. But the important thing is at that time, actually my father doesn't teach me how to paint until he passed away.
When Mario was very young, the elder Blanco invited him into his studio in Champuan to share in his great enthusiasm of art. Mario painted his first oil at the tender age of 5 and later chose to study art at the University of Udayana in Denpasar, where he successfully graduated. Inevitably, Mario's art drew its inspiration from two different origins. His Spanish father introduced him to the techniques of European art, and his native artistic feelings come from his mother, Nironji, a famous Balinese dancer. Mario has developed this intensively through his paintings, which expose a definite preference for a romantic impressionistic style. Being the son of the fabulous Blanco, Mario faces a strong challenge, but as he inevitably said, his father's influence, his own talents is expressed through an elaborate landscape where his own visions of Balinese culture gradually emerge.
So I learned by myself, and thanks God that God already gave me the talent through my father, and I get my blood from my father and my mother. They are an artist, so very easy for me to starting when I was in the university, and the university was pushing me, so I'm continuing painting and become a hobby. And then after the founder of the Blanco Renaissance Museum passed away, I continuing professional.
Mario struggled to fit into the musical arts, always feeling like an outsider. During school time, he would find himself scribbling and sketching. This is what eventually turned out to be the start of his true artistic expressions. Skipping school hours to visit museums and galleries to be near the art form that truly touched him, he ebbed away from his formal education. He dabbled in theater, acting, and dancing, but it was not until years later that he delved back into the art of the visual kind. His son Brandon developed an interest in art and brought canvases, brushes, and easels back into Mario's life. A love for color and passion for paint and instinct for structure. With these simple tools, Mario Blanco builds his pictorial world. It's an unfiltered world, free of superfluous details and hackneyed specifics, free of commitments to a single style, a world where chance and choice takes turns a bit. In this painterly realm, only two rules apply. For the artist, do what you please. For the viewer, see what you wish. Abstraction and figuration cohabit in Mario Blanco's expressionist paintings. The artist's rich surfaces and playful approach to subject matter offer an opportunity for any number of interpretations.
Actually, I paint still life, you see, because I'm a Hindu since I was born, and then I'm proud that I'm a Hindu. And I paint still life, fruit, flowers, because mostly the people, even they are Muslim, even they are Catholic, even they are Hindu, Buddha, they always use fruit, flowers, and teapot for holy waters. So for me, this is the object that is have something special from God. Usually the Hindu people, usually the Balinese, when they pray, they use flowers and they make offerings.
In a sense, Mario Blanco's painting relates to a range of post-World War II painting traditions in America, from the abstract expressionists in New York to the Bay Area figurative painters in San Francisco. His undeniable infatuation with the texture of paint and the use of both tint, ethereal washes in some instances, and thick layers of viscous pigment over texture, contrasting underpainting in others, mark him as yet controlled manipulator of the medium. Color rules but structural underpinnings or carefully arranged pictorial elements always play a significant role. Playfulness and explorations are Blanco's true subject matters. His paintings represent a pure visual expressions of freedoms that appeals both to the viewer's eye and the artist's own desire for an easier, more playful take on life and art.